Good morning, welcome, and as always, well done for being there, for showing up for yourself first, but it feels good to see you as well. So let's just find that comfortable position, and then just gently stretch, turn to one side, to the other. We can arch and round. Good, and then once we feel nice and relaxed, then we can align the spine, bring the stomach in, relax the shoulders, and gently close your eyes. See if you can lengthen the spine and the neck a little bit more. Imagine that you have a wall behind your spine and your neck, and that this is completely flat. So for the neck to be completely flat, then the chin needs to come slightly towards the chest, and then that uplifted feeling from the top of the crown of the head. But then make sure that the abdomen is soft, so we can bring that awareness to that area, so we can start engaging with abdominal breathing, creating a space as we inhale and gently contracting as we exhale, emptying, inhaling, feeling in, exhaling out. With a nice long breath that feels comfortable for you. But remember, if at any point you feel tired or low blood pressure, then breathing very slowly, that would actually intensify that feeling. So always try to check how these changes are affecting you, if it feels good, if it feels more relaxed, if it brings you more presence, if you feel that the body is becoming softer and more supple, then you can keep lengthening the breath. But if you feel that you're almost falling asleep, then don't lengthen the breath so much. Just the breathing with awareness and with the same balance, with the inhale, the exhale, and just slightly slower than normal. That's enough to relax the nervous system and to keep the mind at rest. Make sure the jaw is relaxed, the gaze up. And with the next inhalation, bring the palms together at the level of the heart. Starting our gratitude practice. Today is new moon. So perhaps as the spring has started, as the days are longer, we have more daylight. Perhaps your gratitude can go towards nature in any sense. You can choose whatever feels right for you. And then we set our intentions for this practice. And your intentions for your day. Perhaps create some magic. Start thinking, what is it that you want to be building in the next 28 days if you want to work with the moon cycle. And with the next inhalation, raise the palms up. And exhaling, lowering down through the sides. Rest the hands on your lap. Relax the shoulders, the chin. And now, keeping the eyes closed, we can stretch the arms up again through the sides without creating much movement with the neck. And still with the eyes closed, we can lower down also through the sides. Inhaling, stretch the arms nice and active, spread the fingers, and imagine that you're creating like a bubble around you. Exhaling, lowering down. And then rest the hands on your lap. Relax the shoulders. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. So we'll do this again tomorrow, but when we open the arms out nice and stretched out, more or less this distance from us, from all of us, is the distance that the heart resonance would take. So whenever we work on the positive energy, whenever we work on anything that is exciting and joyful, and or whether it's the other way, whatever it is, then anyone in this distance from us would get affected by it. So it's a very nice way of sharing love and sharing positivity without forcing people into doing perhaps practices that we feel comfortable doing. And we're going to work also today on heart opening as we come into these sequences. And I think by opening the heart as well, it'll be easier to engage the back muscles, and hopefully we'll get into the positions a little bit easier. But for now, sitting, cross the legs on the other way and bring the hands on the knees. Relax the shoulders. And we're going to do an exercise which normally we do with the neck, but now the neck is going to be just still, not tense, but just keep the chin parallel to the floor. And then as we inhale, we're going to open the heart. And as we exhale, we're going to round, but round from the middle of the spine. Try not to move the head, yeah? And then as we exhale, we can exhale through the mouth, okay? So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. A little bit faster. One more. Good, and then relax the hands, the shoulders, close your eyes, bring the gaze up. Perhaps feeling that prana on your chest, your throat, perhaps even on your arms. Or if you don't feel it, don't worry. The more we practice it, the sooner we get into those beautiful effects. Then gently open your eyes. Okay, and then we can stretch the legs. So stretching, supporting with the hands behind. Always remember, when we have support on the arms, then the elbows are soft. Bounce and shake, move your toes, and then bring the feet together, sole of the feet together, but allow them to open like a book, the knees to the sides. And now we bring the fingertips pointing towards sorry, towards the hips, shoulders back and down, opening the heart, and then just gently rock side to side with the heart nice and active. And notice if there is any discomfort on the lower back, and then you can let me know later. If not, just keep the upper back engaged. One more round of breath. Good, and then from there, release the shoulders, bring the hands in front of you, and then just allow the spine to be rounded, chin to chest. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, walk back with the hands, and then we come onto our tabletop. So with the hands, align with the shoulders, elbows soft. First, we're gonna do opposite arm and leg. So we stretch the left leg out and the right arm. So the right arm is parallel to the floor, and now we point with the toes and we lift that left leg also parallel to the floor. Bringing the stomach in, so the back muscles and the core are engaged. And then exhale and round. Keep going with the same side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. And one. Inhale, exhale. And then bring the knee down, the hand down, hips to the heels, and cross your arms, bring the forehead. Make sure that the elbows are not too close to you and stopping you from relax the spine. Just allow them to go a little bit more away from you. Make sure that the forehead feels comfortable, spine relaxed. Inhale and exhale. So we are resting on our thighs, gently compressing with the weight of our upper body, which would also be very beneficial as a way of activating circulation in the legs. And then relax the jaw, inhaling, lifting the head up, and bringing yourself back to that tabletop. And then soften the elbows. And now we bring the right leg out and the left arm. Spread the fingers, soften the elbow of that right arm, and then point with the toes, nice and active with the leg, with the glutes, inhaling, core active, and then exhale around. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. Good, and then knee down, hand down. Sit back and relax the arms, straighten, forehead down. If the forehead doesn't reach to the mat or you feel any tension on the neck, remember to bring the block or a cushion so there's no tension. It's just letting go, relaxation. Relax the jaw. Breathe slowly. And then slowly start raising the head up, walking back with the hands. Keep looking down to the mat. And then gently from there, we're going to do one sequence from here, which I think we start from the variation like we did yesterday, yeah? From the side plank variation. So we bring the left leg out, pointing to the back. The left arm is aligned with the shoulder. The elbow is soft, and then straighten the right leg out. With the toes pointing, so it's nice and active, as stretched as possible, and then inhaling, bring the arm up. Good, so now from there, open the heart by bringing that right arm towards the back. As back as possible, stretching the arm. Good, and then exhaling, engage the core and bring the hand all the way down. Keeping the leg where it is. So we're just gonna get the movement, the arm movement. So inhaling, opening the heart center, and bringing the arm as back as possible. And then exhaling, round, bring the hand down towards the mat. Inhaling, chest forward, head back slightly, arching the spine, and exhaling forward. Good, one more, inhale. And exhale. Good, and then bring the knees down, hips and heels together. Again, cross your arms and rest forward. Nice and gently. Breathing slowly. Good, and then inhaling, slowly come out and sit on your heels. Shoulders back and down. Now we do the other side. So now we bring that left leg back with the knee down, soften the elbow, straightening the leg, bringing the shoulder back, inhaling, bring the arm up. Okay, so soften the elbow and keep that leg very active, the glutes engaged, and notice how we reduce the weight on that hand that is resting on the floor. And then as we inhale and open the heart center, bringing the arm back as much as possible, the head back. And as we exhale, we bring the arm forward, rounding the spine slightly. Good. Inhaling, opening the heart as much as possible, and exhaling. Good, and one more inhale, and exhale. Good, and then bring the knees down, sit back, and again cross your arms and rest. Inhale and exhale. Perhaps build the work on the thigh, or that knee that was bent, that stretch, and also that activation from resting the weight, from leaning back. And then slowly start coming up to sit on your heels, shoulders back and down. Good, so now we're going to come on the forearms. The knees and the hips align. Good, and then from there, inhaling, right leg out. So here again, the hips are square, and then we start pointing with the toes, bringing yourself into that side, almost like a side plank, or side low table. Good, and then from there, Keep pressing with the fingertips. Inhaling, bring the hand on the shoulder. And keep breathing. If it's challenging to bring it to the shoulder, you can bring it to the hip. And then bend the knee. And then bring the leg back. And open the heart. And then slowly coming back to your center. Good. And then from there, bring the hips to the back, stretch the arms, bring the forehead down. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly coming up to sit on your heels. So what we did now is slightly different to what we did yesterday and slightly different to what we've been doing in the sequence before. So we've been working a lot on the arms before, but now, just so we have a little bit more balance, what we do is we bring the hand on the hip or on the shoulder, and we don't need to stretch it out because it seems like when we're here, then the core is more engaged. As soon as we bring it out, there's a little bit more of lengthen, and then we need a bit more balance. But once we've got it here or here, then it's easier to engage, right? And as long as we bring the chest open, then we can bring the weight back, and then it's less of a drop. That's what we're looking for. So whether the hand is up or not, as long as we open the chest, then the weight starts to go towards the back, and then it's kind of slowly bringing the weight towards that way. Whether if we are here and we try to do it from here, then there's a bit of a drop, and then we can hurt our shoulder, we can go back too quickly, and we don't really want to do that. It's better to do just the steps before, slowly, building up confidence, strength, yeah? So, let's do the other side. Yeah, so, inhaling and stretch the leg, and then soften the elbow. Keep the hand on the hip. Inhaling, raise the leg, toes pointing. Good, opening the heart. Bend the knee. Then bring the leg back. Good, and then slowly straightening the leg. Bringing the hand down. Aligning. Bring the leg down. Very good. Now hips back. And stretch the arms. Forehead down. And then bring the arms by sides, palms facing up, Sashankasana. Make sure the knees are touching together. So at the big toes. Again, if you need the support on the forehead, then place a blanket, folded blanket, a cushion, a block, anything. So you can completely let go of any tension, of any discomfort. Just by breathing and relaxing, we are able to create space. We are able to grow, to become more supple. Keep breathing slowly. With one more round of breath. And engage the core very slowly. Start coming out. Keep the eyes closed. The hands on your thighs. Relax the shoulders. Gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Gently open your eyes. And then bring the hands in front of you. Tuck the toes under. Lifting up into that downward facing dog. Bending the knees one at a time. Stretching the back of the legs. Coming back to the still position. And then bend the knees. Walk back with the hands. And round in the spine. Slowly. Start coming up to standing. And then shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready to move, grab your blanket to get ready for your Savasana. Well done. That looked very good. Much smoother. Building up that confidence. It's just sometimes about breaking down the movements to allow us to understand, and also the practice. So now stretch the legs, stretch the arms, chin to chest. Relax the jaw. Perhaps a few deep breaths to help you to settle down. And stay there for another 2 minutes, enjoying that peaceful space of presence. And keeping your gaze up, connecting yourself with the feminine energy, love. And after those 2 minutes, try to do some meditation, perhaps with some intentions for the new moon. Whether it's now or later on the day, if you set your intentions, it's even more powerful if you write them down. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow.